Hello there, Capricorn. My name's Frankie, and I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. And this reading is for Capricorn for April of 2017. And what I've done here for the month is I've pulled four cards. I'm going to use the bottom card on the deck for overall view of the month. And we'll pull Angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully kind of bring everything together. Well, I am, and because I'm an empath, I want to say that I have a speech pattern that I will speak as if I'm you. So during this reading, all of us are Capricorns, and we're probably all named Frankie right now. But I'm not an astrologer either, so I looked up the astrology for us for the month. If you're interested in astrology, I go look at Verush. Her name's spelled Veroosh, and she does astrology that in a manner that I can understand, and she also pulls cards with it. It's a really pretty thing. But the astrology for Capricorn, it's going to be in our fourth house for this month, and that's all the people in your domestic circle, your basic security, your house, the end of long-term affairs, and your parents or elders. So that's pretty much where it's going this month. Now, Spirit's given us a few words to think about while we're doing this reading, and I gotta tell you, Capricorn, looking at these cards, it's gonna be a really intriguing month here, especially if you can. The way I keep hearing it is, and remember, I'm an empath, so if I can keep the unexpected things that are happening, if I can use them to my advantage, then I'm probably in a good place. But if I can't, it's going to rock my boat or rock my world. That's the way I keep getting it. Now, I don't think these cards are going to go week by week because I don't think it works like that for me. I think they'll probably blend in and out throughout the month. But the words we have are, and I'm going to tell you one word for sure, and that's keep a sense of humor, because our words are relaxation, simplicity, purification, and wisdom. And anytime I see that purification card, a lot of times I don't think about as in purifying ourselves, like getting a bath or, purifying yourself spiritually. I think about tears for whatever reason, and that's explained in our first card. So the first card we have here on the bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords, and I just really don't like that card, but this card can be the card of separation. So being as these are general readings, this can come down in any given area of our life. This could be in love relationships, it could be in friendships, it could be perhaps we're separated from our job, or we're quitting our job, or changing and starting a new career. Now, if this would have to do with love relationship, I can see why that word purification is coming in, for us, because there would probably be a lot of tears. Normally, this means a split up of a love relationship or a friendship, something that broke my heart. Sometimes it can mean literally I can be having something troubling with my heart, or it could mean when I feel this card and I touch it, it also means that sometimes a third party has come and interfered in some kind of relationship that I have. So maybe if I was married, maybe there's a third party coming in and stealing my husband or wife, or something of that nature that I'm going through. Or perhaps like if it were related to my career, maybe someone else took my promotion, or I got bypassed because this other person interfered in the promotion. These kind of things can happen also, I've seen with this card. So being as they're saying, that this is in our fourth house thing, they're saying that we would be doing our best, because we have a lot of cards that kind of point towards struggle. We would do our best this month to kind of keep the harmony at all costs. So if there's something we don't really want to fight about, don't, Capricorn. That's the only way I know how to put it. Don't fight about it, just, and don't go off the handle, like jump the gun, because the way it's being given to me is like there's unexpected things coming, like right when we think everything's going along all peachy keen, and maybe whatever this Three of Swords has to do with happened last month, but whatever we think is all peachy wonder and light right now, they're saying be prepared for the unexpected. So our first card here out of the four that we have is the Page of Pentacles, and sometimes they call this the card of the scholar. It's a person who is intent on their studies or what they're doing, right? And they're oblivious to everyone else. But the Pentacles are Earth sign cards, so they're Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. This could be us, but it's a message. This particular page brings a good message about financial circumstances to us. So in the middle of all these little crazy things going on, right? We have this page that's bringing us good news about finances. So if we had a breakup, right? Maybe we're going to get alimony or child support or something along those lines. If it's about something that we are creating, let's say like we're going into a new job or a career or something like that, we're going to get it because we have this Page of Pentacles. So we have this good message about finances coming in the midst of these. I feel like I'm juggling is exactly what it feels like to me every time I look down at these cards. So keep it simple, stay calm. That's what they're saying. Keep it simple, stay calm. We are Capricorn. We have a lot of wisdom. We have a lot of knowledge. We accumulate knowledge. As a Capricorn, we're very into that in our learning process, and with this Page of Pentacles, this could actually be us. Or it could be like the message that's coming involving our finances, which is an actual good thing, right? So if we have acquired all this knowledge, maybe that word wisdom means now that I've acquired the knowledge, have the wisdom to use it. Keep it simple, keep calm, keep relaxed. It's kind of like, don't interpret it, what's going on here, like too personally, like everything's about me. I want to keep that calm so we are prepared if something unexpected pops in there. We're going to use it to our advantage instead of our disadvantage, right? Now, like I said, these are general readings. I can't pinpoint like one particular area where this is going to come down, because it'll be in different areas or places in all of our life, and maybe it'll just be in those fourth house issues, people that are around us, the end of long-term affairs, our parents, elders, that kind of stuff, or even our basic security. Maybe it's something to do, around our house, because that actually means your physical home too. Because our next card here is the Knight of Swords. And usually this guy's charging in. He can be male or female because these are general readings. But he's charging in on a horse, and he is very aggressive. This is like swing first, think later, which is not going to benefit us this month. It will not benefit us, is what they're saying. So this can be, if it is a person coming at us, it can be someone coming at us with like really angry clashes. This is not a card of physical violence. Usually it's a card of more mental disruption, because swords cards are mental, they're air, they would be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius cards. Okay, so it may be an air sign, male or female, but these are pretty, well, how do I want to put that? I don't want to say violent, but nasty disagreements or opinions. And sometimes when we have this Knight of Swords card in here, and especially with this card here, this could be us stating our opinions way too forcefully. Even though we are not an air sign, we might be like, this is the way it's going to be, and that's the end of the story. And perhaps that might be called for, because we do have these unexpected things, that feeling of like juggling, like what's going to happen next, coming within this month also, okay? So don't go blowing your cork and changing things that would unsettle your stability, okay, or your security with this card. So what it's saying to me is, don't state the opinion, right, so forcefully that we knock our own selves out of the ballpark. Like, don't trip ourselves up, because we got this good money card coming in here. We're trying to keep it simple. That word, relax, keep your sense of humor, maybe look at the funny side of all of these crazies that are going on. And if it's people that are around us that are crazies going on, just kind of take a step back, because we have a card that informs us to do that too. I believe maybe we've cried a lot of tears already about whatever situation, because this feels like it's ongoing. So it doesn't feel like this happened, at the beginning of April and that was it. It may be, ongoing through March or whatever, like a leftover or something. And I'm looking at the card underneath this, and it's another sword card. It's the Page of Swords that comes underneath this. So we're kind of getting that real strong message that's telling us, be prepared for the unexpected. Don't allow for this to be us, like we're jumping to conclusions, right? Or we're being so forceful in our opinions that we're ostracizing ourselves from everybody else. Um, you know, that's the way they're putting it to me. Don't be that forceful that you're kind of like stepping on your own toes with this card here. Now, if there is a need for that, remember, keep in the background. This is a good financial message for us too. So don't step on, or what, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Don't step on the little Page of Pentacles toes here, because that might be where it's coming in. This is the Emperor card, is our next card, and the Emperor is a 4, and we have 2 4s in here, and also these are 4th house issues. So that 4 is coming at us 3 times within this one reading, and that's our foundations. That's where we work hard to get, our security, what it is that we want to get. It's our security, our foundation, that stability, and the Emperor is that stability. So with the Emperor, maybe I am being guided to join forces with a group of people. This would be a powerful group that would have its own set or structure of belief systems that would go behind it. Maybe this can help me to settle this down. Maybe it's a political group, a social group. It could be the corporation that I'm working for. Maybe I have to fit within their particular structure, or perhaps my partner has to. Perhaps I'm associated with someone that has to be involved in this group. Whether it gives me a powerful step up, whether it's a religious group, a political group, a social group, intellectual, it'll come down in different areas, but always remember, even the king and queens go to the emperor. So it would be a higher structure, and it feels as if this higher structure, maybe it's a law firm if I'm going through a divorce, even if it's a something like that, that I have to fit within that belief. I would let them, help me, or knowing that I had this particular group backing me up would make me feel a lot more safe, a lot more secure. And what did they say to us about keeping harmony at all costs? Because that feeling still comes in here, that juggling, like what's going to happen next type of feeling. And we want to come through this, relax, keeping our life simple, da da da. And as Capricorns, we can get pretty intense at times. And they're saying that's not really what's going to be beneficial for us this month. Like, don't make the changes that are going to totally throw the apple cart, or upset the apple cart, or unsettle our security, that, or to judge others incorrectly at this point. It's kind of like, I don't know, this card is going to be our help, and that's how it feels. Keep your sense of humor, maybe with this powerful group, or maybe your husband or wife or boyfriend, girlfriend, or friend needs to be involved in this group, so therefore you do, in order to support them. I'd want to be kind of careful of my wording about how I put things this month, because the end result, we have this Page of Pentacles. We have that purification. It's kind of like already cried all the tears. We're Capricorn, we acquire knowledge. Now Spirit's asking us to have wisdom to use it, to stay in that calm, relaxed place. And they're also telling us with this next four, this Four of Swords here, and this is like the knight coming in off the battlefield to take a rest. Maybe we need a little R&R, because our word is relaxation too. Maybe we need to kick back, reevaluate. It can be an internal card, where maybe we have to go within to find that wisdom within ourselves, like a little R&R or relaxation for ourselves, right? After going through all of this, to kind of put everything in perspective. This is kind of like when someone retreats and goes in and closes all the blinds and shuts the doors and says, enough's enough, and just hunkers down and says, I'm not picking up the phone, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that, I'm just doing me, in order to bring these things together for my own self. So they're saying don't fly off the handle, don't go a course that you're going to have to correct right in the middle of it. So it's kind of like this calm feeling of going within. We're going to get a good money message, right? And if this has to do with our career, whatever, this is going to be a good message with the Page of Pentacles. We've already suffered the heartache or the heartbreak of going through all of this. We're capable of standing up for ourselves with this Knight of Swords, right? We just don't want to be so forceful that we use that sword to cut off our own nose in order to spite our face, so to speak. We have the Emperor. Maybe we have to deal with this structure, with these beliefs for this particular time, because it's going to be beneficial to us. But with this card on the end, what I'm going to say with this Four of Swords, remember all these fours are our basic foundation, right? Go in, go within, take the little bit of R&R, the rest of relaxation, shutter the doors and windows, and back off a little bit, take a deep breath, and get ready for this good stuff that's coming, because it feels like it's been quite a struggle, keep it simple. Do this for our own self. Do this for myself is what Spirit's saying to me. Do this for myself because this is going to stabilize me. And if this is fourth house issues, this is our basic security. And remember, 4 means our foundations. So if we have to work hard to get where we're going to do it. We're like the hardest workers there are in all of the cards or all of the sun signs. And I'm going to tell you, watch your moon and rising sign also, because you'll get a bigger perspective or a bigger overall view for the month. End result, though, because these cards are going to blend for me, is good. Good financial news. And I do know a lot of us has went through a hell of a lot to get it. So keep your sense of humor, Capricorn. Keep it, because you're going to probably need it. The way this looks up and down, I just don't know. It's kind of like, I don't know, like a test of wills or something along those lines, But the money is good after we go through all of this, Or if we're starting a new endeavor, also, it's really good for us. So hold on to your hat. I think it might be a crazy ride. Well, here's our little angel card, Capricorn, and it's called Perfect Timing, which just cracks me up. That's about what they're talking about. Back off, regroup, sit down. This is the time. We got that Page of Pentacles here. Let's see what it says. It says, now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspiration. The doors are open while you walk through them with us by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all of the ingredients are ripe for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side, supporting your positive outcome. As long as we don't get into the fight, maybe this will all come out really good, and we'll keep our sense of humor in the process of it, Capricorn. Let's see what the alternative meanings are here. It says this card means that you need to take certain steps before your prayers can be fully answered. Kind of looks like that, doesn't it, with the 3 of Swords here too? The angels say that now is the perfect time to act. They will guide you along the way. Sometimes it's not so important how we approach a situation, but that we put energy, action, and intention into manifesting what we desire. Once we take the first step in the direction of our desired outcome, and I think that our first step in that direction is this is a catalyst kind of for it. Once you take the first step in the direction of the desired outcome, the universe will then give you the additional help, which is the Emperor card and, that wisdom. Now we're going to use the wisdom here. It says the additional meanings are: take your action now. The situation will work out well, provided that you don't delay. Make a decision. Any blocks in the past, or because the timing wasn't right yet, and now it is. So with this 3 of Swords here, if it's time, it's time. No need to cut off our nose to spite our face. Be prepared a little bit for the unexpected in here, and if we're using that Knight of Swords energy wisely, we are actually in the right position and at the right time. And take that 4 of Swords card and go within and make sure that we are prepared if anything, pushes at us, because we have a right and a good outcome, and it's to our benefit if we use it appropriately and don't step on our own toes. That's what I heard to tell us. Don't step on our own toes. Keep it simple, Capricorn. Well, Capricorn, that's our reading for April. I want to tell all of you thank you for all of your likes and your shares and subscribes and your comments. I read each and every one of them. I love them. And even if I don't get a lot of time to answer you back, I do read each and every one. And for all of you that I've met through doing the YouTube videos, and for everybody I've met through doing readings for 28 years, I want to tell you it's been an honor and a privilege to serve you, and I've enjoyed every minute of it. And for anyone who wants to know more about me, all the information is there on the website down below the screen, or if you want to set an appointment with me, all of the information is there at the website to be able to do that. And hopefully, Capricorn, I will see you back here next month. Bye-bye.